Do you ever feel like life is spinning out of control? Like no matter how much you do, the peace you're searching for keeps slipping through your fingers? What if I told you that the solution isn't doing more, but actually doing less, and doing it intentionally? Today I'm sharing 10 powerful habits that can help you slow down, simplify, and invite peace into your everyday life. These aren't just quick tips, they're life-changing practices rooted in cultures known for their balance and calm. Habit number 7 is a game changer, so stick around. You don't want to miss it. Let's get started. Habit number 1. Let work be part of life, not all of it. We live in a world that often glorifies overwork, but many of the happiest and most peaceful cultures take a different approach. They see work as just one part of life, not the whole picture. This mindset allows them to fully enjoy their evenings, weekends, and vacations without feeling guilty about stepping away from the grind. In Denmark, for example, it's common to work shorter hours and prioritize leisure time. Evenings might be spent sharing meals with family, pursuing hobbies, or simply relaxing. The result? Not only are they more productive during their work hours, but they also report some of the highest happiness levels globally. If you constantly find yourself thinking about work, even when you're off the clock, it's time to set some boundaries. Try creating a ritual to signal the end of your workday, like shutting down your laptop and going for a short walk. It's a small step, but it can make a huge difference. Habit number 2. Live in harmony with nature. When was the last time you paused to notice the sound of birds, the rustle of leaves, or the warmth of sunlight on your face? In cultures known for their peaceful way of life, spending time in nature isn't an occasional luxury, it's a daily ritual. Take Sweden's Allemansrätten, or the right to roam. This principle encourages people to explore nature freely, whether hiking in the woods, swimming in a lake, or simply sitting by a stream. Being outdoors helps people reconnect with the rhythms of the natural world, reducing stress and fostering a sense of calm. Even if you live in a bustling city, there are ways to bring nature into your life. Start small. Maybe it's a morning walk, a few minutes watering your plants, or simply opening a window to let in some fresh air. These little moments can help you feel more grounded and present. What's your favorite way to connect with nature? Share it in the comments. I'd love to hear your ideas and maybe try them myself. Habit number 3. Simplify your space, simplify your mind. Have you ever noticed how a messy, cluttered space makes you feel? For many of us, it creates a sense of overwhelm and distraction. On the flip side, a clean, intentional space can feel like a breath of fresh air. In Japan, minimalism is deeply rooted in the culture. Homes are designed with simplicity and functionality in mind, using natural materials like wood and stone to create a warm, calming environment. The focus isn't on having as little as possible. It's about keeping only what adds value and joy to your life. Decluttering doesn't have to mean tackling your entire house at once. Start small. Maybe it's one drawer, one corner, or one pile of papers. Take 5 minutes today to tidy up a space that's been bothering you. When you're done, notice how your energy shifts. It's often the little changes that make the biggest impact. If you're ready to embrace simplicity, subscribe now. I'll be sharing more ideas like this in upcoming videos. Habit number 4. Curate an atmosphere of calm. Your environment is more powerful than you might think. It affects your mood, your stress levels, and even your ability to focus. In cultures that prioritize peace, the home is a sanctuary, a place to unwind and recharge. Take Finland, for example. Homes there often feature soft lighting, natural textures, and cozy nooks designed for relaxation. A favorite spot might include a comfortable chair, a warm blanket, and a small stack of books, all set in a quiet corner. This intentional design creates a space that feels welcoming and soothing. You don't need a full home makeover to start. Begin with one small change. Replace a harsh light bulb with a softer one, or add a candle to your evening routine. Maybe play some relaxing music while you cook dinner. These small shifts can completely transform how your space feels. If this tip inspires you to make a change, give this video a thumbs up. Let's create more calm, one step at a time. Habit number 5. Master the gentle art of saying no. Saying yes to every request might make you seem agreeable, but it often comes at a cost to your time, your energy, and your peace. In cultures that value balance, people understand the power of a well-placed no. Take Norway, where clear and honest communication is a cultural norm. People respect boundaries and understand that saying no isn't personal. It's about being intentional with your time. Start by identifying one thing this week that you don't actually want to do. Maybe it's an extra commitment you agreed to out of guilt, or a task that doesn't align with your priorities. Give yourself permission to say no. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but remember, every time you say no to something that drains you, you're saying yes to something that matters. Habit number 6, finish what you start. There's something deeply satisfying about completing a task. It brings closure, clears mental space, and boosts your confidence. In peaceful cultures, finishing what you begin is seen as an act of respect for yourself and others. The Japanese practice of kaizen is a great example. It emphasizes small, consistent steps toward improvement. Whether it's cleaning a single shelf or completing a long-term project, the focus is on following through with care and intention. Think about something you've left unfinished: a book, a project, or even a simple chore. Choose one thing and commit to finishing it today. The sense of accomplishment you'll feel is worth the effort. Don't miss more transformative habits like this. Subscribe now for updates. Habit number 7, embrace moments of stillness. In our busy world, stillness can feel like a luxury, but in reality, it's a necessity. Whether it's sitting quietly with a cup of tea, meditating, or simply pausing to breathe, moments of stillness are essential for recharging your mind and soul. In Iceland, long, dark winters are embraced with quiet reflection and cozy evenings at home. People learn to find joy in the slower pace and the opportunity to connect with themselves. Stillness doesn't require a lot of time. Even 10 minutes of sitting in silence can work wonders. Leave your phone in another room, close your eyes, and just breathe. It might feel unfamiliar at first, but over time, you'll come to cherish these peaceful pauses. If you're ready to invite more stillness into your life, type peace in the comments as your first step. Habit number 8, practice daily gratitude. Did you know that simply reflecting on what you're grateful for can rewire your brain for happiness? In peaceful cultures, gratitude is a daily ritual, whether it's acknowledging the beauty of a sunrise, a shared meal, or a kind word from a friend. Take Bhutan, a country that measures its success in terms of gross national happiness. Gratitude is woven into their cultural practices, reminding people to focus on what they have rather than what they lack. Try this. Before bed, write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big. Sometimes the smallest joys are the most meaningful. Over time, this simple habit can shift your perspective and bring more contentment into your life. What are you grateful for today? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to celebrate your wins with you. Habit number 9, focus on single tasking, not multitasking. In today's fast-paced world, multitasking is often seen as a skill, but research shows it actually makes us less efficient and more stressed. Peaceful cultures take the opposite approach, practicing the art of single tasking, focusing fully on one thing at a time. For example, in Italian culture, meals are sacred moments. People sit down to eat without distractions, savoring every bite and fully enjoying the experience. This single-minded focus not only enhances enjoyment, but also fosters a sense of mindfulness. The next time you're tempted to juggle 5 things at once, pause. Choose one task, give it your full attention, and notice how much more fulfilling it feels to complete it. Habit number 10, create rituals that ground you. Rituals give structure and meaning to our days. They don't have to be elaborate. Sometimes the simplest routines can have the biggest impact. In peaceful cultures, rituals are used to transition between different parts of the day, marking moments of rest, focus, or connection. Take India, where many people start their mornings with a cup of chai tea, made with care and shared with loved ones. This small act sets a calm and intentional tone for the day ahead. Think about your daily routine. Is there a way to turn a mundane task into a grounding ritual? Maybe it's brewing coffee in silence, lighting a candle before dinner, or journaling for 5 minutes in the evening. Remember, a simple and peaceful life isn't about doing it all. It's about doing what matters. Which habit are you most excited to try? Let me know in the comments. And if this video inspired you, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could use a little more calm.